Makes you feel like Christmas, but it's just it's an amazing smell of. So it looks like we will stay away from the buildings then.
We are at the national park. We're driving through Cade's Cove on a bear hunt. Haven't seen anything. We're only 2 miles in, the 11 mile.
Over there? I'm gonna need binoculars.
Up in the
Somebody
tree.
get binoculars.
Binoculars. Are we going on a bear hunt?
There's something black over there.
Going on a bear hunt? Somebody's coming behind us
Tree.
now.
Well, we just saw the doe go by, and now the buck is chasing them. He's right on their scent. Oh, here he comes, here I come. He's chasing them. He's chasing the doe. Still see it up there. You still see the rack up there, the buck chasing the doe. All right, we're stopped off at one of these kind of just pull offs here on the Cade's Cove loop, and I mean it's amazing views over here. That's why we stopped. Maybe this way. I can't figure out which way I need to turn the camera. But the mountain views over there, unbelievable views here. And then I was just standing out here, just taking a time lapse here. And I'm just standing out here. I'm like, man, you smell that? I mean, just smelling the trees, all these trees right here. It smells amazing. It's like an all natural smell. Makes you feel like Christmas. But it's just it's an amazing smell of just, you know, breathing in all that fresh air up here in the Great Smokies. But I mean, again, look at these views. Let's see if we can hear something in there. Like a woodpecker, maybe. And look at all the different colors here. So we're here in mid-November, so we're way past the, you know, the prime time for the fall foliage, but still amazing colors here. But still no bears. We did see the deer and the buck, the doe and the buck that you just saw a little bit ago, but we're still on a hunt for bears, and there's multiple different roads here throughout the loop, so I feel like we're maybe skipping good roads. I don't know. Everyone just said take the Cade's Cove loop, so that's what we did. But we're approaching the visitor center, so we're gonna get back in the truck, and we'll take you inside the visitor center. I don't know if it's a big visitor center, if it's a small one, I don't know, but we'll show you between here and there, and then when we get to the visitor center. Oh, they're doing like old school farming work over there. All right, we're at the Cade's Cove Visitor Center. So we're gonna walk in here. It's very small. The visitor center's here, kind of small. But I know there is like a historic village right over here too. So we may or may not check that out because it's starting to rain. No, thank you. Snakes active around the buildings. So it looks like we will stay away from the buildings then. Bob was here. Bob visited Great Smoky Mountains National Park and especially enjoyed the historic buildings. He liked them so much he wrote his name on a wall. He did not seem to care that these historic structures are protected by law as part of the. By writing his name, Bob committed a crime. Don't be like Bob. Let's go check out the donkeys. This is the old historic village at the Cade's Cove Visitor Center here. I'll tell you what, I just, we're doing manual labor over here with some mules, I guess they are, and they're grinding down sorghum, and they're making molasses out of it now. A little interesting fact about me. I'm a big fan of a game. It's called Farming Simulator. I play it all the time. And I know I always plant and harvest sorghum because I make a lot of money from it. But I've never actually seen it. I never knew what it actually was. I thought this guy was like making I thought it was like sugar cane, but it's not. But they're turning it into molasses, so maybe it is somewhat similar to that. So just walking around this little historic town here. It is starting to rain, so I don't want to keep using this camera because it's not made for water usage. Just looking at some of these nice sights here.
By our facial expressions what kind of experience we had. What are your thoughts?
It's my own fault. I knew I needed to come early in the morning or at dusk, and I came at like 11 o'clock, so I thought I would see at least one. I definitely didn't think I would see a ton, but I mean, yeah, it sucks because you come here to do this, to see the black bears and the Smoky Mountains. It's like what they're known for, but the Smokies are beautiful. I think we will probably have a differing opinion here between the two of us. I still think it was beautiful, but I can definitely, my hopes were too high, I think. I was definitely let down for sure.
Yeah, definitely disappointed. Honestly, I think I don't know, it's kind of overrated. Like, I feel like I'm just driving through, like, somewhere in Pennsylvania, like, up in the Poconos or something, you know, like, obviously these mountains are much taller than the Pocono Mountains, but, like, I don't know, just the majority, there's nothing spectacular when you're driving around that you wouldn't see on a regular road up in a regular mountain. So I don't know, maybe I just am I'm just a little salty because I didn't see a bear. But I don't know, I mean, yeah, it's pretty, but I like over the top, not really. So we'll see. We have a few more days in Gatlinburg, so maybe we'll get lucky and we'll see one there, because we sure didn't see one at the national park.
All right, we're just driving back from Cade's Cove to Gatlinburg, and we just saw a waterfall off of the main road, so pulled off onto one of the pull-off areas, and I'm walking down to it. Go check out this cool waterfall just randomly. You don't even have to hike to it. So just right back here. Look at that thing. It's a pretty neat looking waterfall. But it's better than the waterfall we saw the other day that we hiked to. That's pretty neat looking. Let's see if we can zoom in here a little bit on it. Yeah. All right, let's get back to the truck. It's a little dangerous here. Why can't we just get a bear across the way right there when I'm just walking along this here? This is so beautiful. Just the noise, the smell, the sights of a creek running through a mountain. I honestly, I don't know what is more beautiful than that. I mean, that is my number one view, is a creek running through a mountain. Today we are at Ober Mountain in downtown Gatlinburg. We're about to ride their gondolas all the way up to the mountain for some snow tubing, snow fun, another mountain coaster. So the girls are ready, they're excited, they're ready to do some snow things. So let's get up on this gondola, get to the top of the mountain, and let's start exploring Ober Mountain in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. All right, we have our all-access wristbands. We also have some snowboarding, unlimited snowboarding passes here. So right now on the weekends, the snow tubing is unlimited. It is an additional fee, but we do have those passes, so we have them hanging off of our jackets. All right, made it to the top. And they, of course, are going right on to the carousel. So we got some ice skating in here. Nice bumper cars. We got Amanda and bumper number 1, the oldest right there.
There's Chris and the younger one. They're going together, snow tubing down that hill. Chris hasn't done any activities here yet. First thing we did was the carousel, obviously, then ice skating. He was like, no, I will be in charge of filming. And then me and the older one did the ice bumper cars, and he opted out of that too to film. So this one, he was like, I'm going first. I want to get on something, have fun. So he's excited, but I bet you he's nervous. Let's see. Oh, there they go. It looks like he's like snowboarding. It looks like they're going to be all the way, the closest one to us. Perfect. Daddy's pushing off. Woo!
We did it for you.
Of course.
That was fun.
There's the hat, all the way up there.
How did I get it back then?
Make sure you use your feet to push yourself up too. You were doing good. You were doing good. Right there. Yep. See if you can pull yourself up to get to that one above you. Push up with like your feet too. There you go. Almost. Put your foot on this one right there. Your left foot. Nope. Right. Nope. Closer to you. The one closer to you. See it right there? Yep. See if you can put your foot on that and push up. There you go. No, you were a lot higher than that. All right. So we just finished the snow tubing. We went down 4 or 5 different times. The sun started to go down, so things were getting a lot slicker and a lot faster. It's the way we like it. I went down by myself on one, and I went down the fast track, and I didn't realize I was on the fast one. I was spinning in circles. I thought for sure I was tipping over, but we're done up here on the mountain. I think we're going to go look at the animals that they have up here in Ober Mountain, and then we're going to take the aerial tram way back down. I couldn't really take any footage of it, too much of it, on our way up because there was like 100 people on there, but we're finishing up here now, and we'll be heading back down on the tram back down to Gatlinburg. All right, this is the wildlife exhibit, wildlife habitat in Ober Mountain. I see some bears. Now, why can't I just see one while walking through downtown Gatlinburg?
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.